Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome to another bonus episode of Ask a Fish. We're continuing the mid-year release Fender specialty brand breakdowns, taking a look at Jackson, and now it's time to take a look at their more hot-rodded 80s hair metal sister brand, Charvel. Real quick before we do that though, I wanted to thank you guys for your support on the new Stone Mountain, Georgia merch drop. It's a play on Stone Mountain, Georgia, which is a fairly famous local landmark in the state that I'm currently in. And so the design is inspired by Taurus merch. It's got all my amps and even a little Pringle up there. And actually, this channel is currently on its way to having its best month on YouTube ever. I think we might actually get over 1 million views this month, which has never happened. Ever. It's just unreal. And so to thank you guys for absolutely killing it and to celebrate 200 episodes of Ask a Fish, I'm extending the 20% off merch sale. Just use code 2HUNDO at checkout and it applies to everything in the merch store. High integrity mug, Mola hoodie. I don't know why you need that in the summer, but you know, just thank you guys so much. And so while you're checking that out, smack the like button if you're going to enjoy the video. That actually really helps out. Praise be to the algo. And let's jump into it. All right, so Charvel has been busy in the mid-year. On their website, about a full page of new models. Let's start with the biggest talking point. Fender and their specialty brands have had a long-standing relationship with the Fujijin factory in Nagano, Japan. Jackson has had their Japanese-made MJ series for a bit. EVH just announced an MJ series of their own a couple of weeks ago. Guess whose turn it is now? That's right, there's a new Charvel MJ series entry. A Sandemus Style 1 HSH. Style 1 basically just means strap body, and Sandemus means like no pick guard. The pickups are direct mounted into the body. SoCal Style 1 is your traditional strap with a pick guard. Just a quick crash course in decoding Charvel names, because every model name kind of sounds the same, and it's complete hell for SEO. But there you go, we move. So the Charvel MJ Sandemus Style 1 comes in Caribbean Burst with a maple fingerboard, then Midnight Glow and Transparent Green Burst with Palfaro fingerboards. Wait, Palfaro? Now here's a controversial opinion. So my first experience with Palfaro was when it started showing up on all the imports as a Rosewood alternative. That was when Rosewood was completely banned by CITES for a little bit. Remember that? That was a big thing. But so anyways, I actually prefer it to Rosewood. I actually don't like Rosewood too much. The grain is so wide, it feels kind of weird. I much prefer ebony or maple, really fine grains. It feels smoother and quicker to me. Palfaro feels more like maple than it does rosewood, and it's kind of great. Either way, even though Palfaro used to be considered quite an exotic wood, it's not something I've seen on recent high-end guitars, except with Charvel's new MJ series. And the rest of the specs are rounded out with Seymour Duncan pickups, JB in the bridge, SSL 6 in the middle, and a Jazz in the neck. Goto GE 1996T Trem, which is the best Floyd Rose, in my opinion. The rounded saddles are so comfortable. And then Goto locking tuners. Really digging the flat knurled control knobs too. And then of course your standard Charvel specs in the 12 to 16 inch compound fingerboard radius, spoke wheel truss rod adjustment, graphite reinforced neck, you know, the automatic bonus specs you get with the Charvel. Now, with the recent prices of everything, especially guitars, you're expecting, what, like a $2,400, $2,500 price tag, right? Jackson's MJ series is $2,200 for the Dinky with Seymour Duncan's. EVH's new MJ series starts at $2,600. So Charvel, $1,799. Seymour Duncan's Goto hardware made in Japan at Fujijin, and in this market, Japanese-made guitar at $1,799 new. That's pretty damn good, I have to say. It doesn't have stainless steel frets, which is a huge shame because Charvels are just begging for it. But they do have hand-rubbed oil finishes on the neck, and like, these are $700 less than a new Ibanez AZ Prestige. That is a very strong move from Charvel. So that's the biggest talking point, the Charvel MJ series, but it's not the only thing Charvel's dropped. I would like to direct your attention to this. Now, when I saw the name Prashanta Swane, I was like, I know that name. Where do I know that name from? And Respectfully, it's the worst thing I've ever heard. Over. And over. And over again. What is this, dude? And listen, if it was just a dude starting out, learning the ropes about how to record guitar, that would be one thing. But this is Premier fucking Guitar. They have over 500,000 subscribers. They're one of the most recognized names in the online guitar space. How are they making these tracks sound this terrible and progressively worse with every episode? It's genuinely just unusually bad content. But the guitar playing is tasty, and so is the man's new signature Charvel. So the PA-28 is essentially a modded Strat in Inca Silver with a matching headstock. It's even got a rosewood fingerboard, which is fairly unusual for Charvel. Generally, they do either maple or ebony, so it's a more traditional Strat than you're used to seeing from Charvel. It's got an extra Ibanez AZ-style cutaway on the back, locking tuners, Wilkinson 2-point trem, and another unique feature for this is what they call the thin skin lacquer finish. Sounds like condom marketing. Nah, but it's basically a very thin layer of nitro, and I'm not sure which, if any, current Fender models have the thin skin finish. It used to be on the old American Vintage series for that kind of worn-in feel, and this is the only Charvel that seems to have it. So again, it's like if you're looking for that vibe of an old Strat that's been hot-rodded, this is it. Definitely a more unique model than it first seems if you're just scrolling through the site. The guitar's got custom PA-28 pickups, and it sounds pretty sweet in the Charvel promo video. Look, the dude's played with Justin Timberlake, and the Guru of Groove is an amazing nickname. It's just, man, that Premier Guitar series is such a shame. You know what? I've decided I have to make my own video comparing different high-gain amp tones because it is just disrespectful the way they've made the rev generator and the Hughes and Kettner tri-amp sound. I love those amps, and I'm genuinely a little offended. Moving on, there's a limited edition Pro Mod San Dimas Style 1 HHFRE Ash with an ebony fingerboard and green glow. And I was getting a serious case of deja vu. Like, wait, didn't they already release this? I swear this has been around. And I was kind of right, because look what we have here. It's a Jackson Pro Series Dinky DK2 Ash in green glow. It's even got the same lime green pickups, Seymour Duncan JB59, same Floyd Rose 1000 tremolo. In terms of choosing the models, I have to wonder how independent Jackson and Charvel are, because this is a serious case of, yeah, sure, copy my homework, but don't make it too obvious. It's even got the same price tag. That is so funny. And the last official new release of the mid-year drop is the new Pro Mod San Dimas Style 1 that now comes in Aqua Flake, which is a super dope finish. It's also $400 more than the one in Platinum Pearl, which, now that I'm saying that out loud, is that a Pokemon reference? That's from the same generation, right? But as we mentioned in the Jackson lineup video, which you can go watch after this one if you haven't seen it yet, these finishes with the big metal flakes are very difficult and quite expensive to do. But god damn it, they look cool. And then it's been a while since I've talked about Charvel, so there's a couple of more recent-ish models that I wanted to highlight that dropped in the last couple of months. Charvel's been kind of sneaky about it, to be honest. The Pro Mod SoCal Style 1 HHFR, these names are worse than Ibanez, I fucking swear. But it's got a couple of new colors. It's already cool with the double Seymour Duncan distortions. Now it comes in gloss black with a mirror pickguard, and in snow white with a freaking anodized gold pickguard. Even the rear Floyd cavity cover is anodized gold. Please normalize this. These anodized pickguards, it's such a small detail that really makes the guitar stand out. And then they've dropped a Mexican-made SoCal Style 1 HSS. Before, it was a US-only configuration. It comes in Pharaoh's Gold, Ferrari Red, Lambo Metallic Green, and Gloss Black, which is the only one with a maple board instead of ebony, and also anodized black plastics. Seymour Duncan distortion and 2 SSL6s, Floyd Rose 1000, right? Classic Charvel stuff. And then if you're just not into the flashy finishes, totally understandable. Sweetwater's got this exclusive, almost like a dinky Showmaster thing. Satin black, matching reverse headstock, roasted maple neck and fingerboard with no inlays, and it looks so clean. For navigation, it's got lumen lays, Floyd Rose 1000, and a Seymour Duncan Nazgul Sentient set. That's actually a very, very cool Charvel. I used to have a Squire Skull and Crossbones Showmaster, and this is like a way better, way less cringe version. So yeah, I'm loving this trend of brands making their Japanese-made models available in the US market. Fender's been doing it with their limited Japanese runs, like with the HM Strat. Schecter just dropped the California Classics. Again though, that's like a $2,500 guitar. The Charvel MJ series, $1,799. Seymour Duncan and Goto, that's super competitive. And Charvel is just fun. So many of us started out with like a Squire Strat and then just modded the shit out of it. And Charvels are literally hot rodded Strats, so you have to love the vibe of them. They're just simple, fun guitars. Still, I think my favorite Charvels of the past year are Sean Long's signature for sure, and then the Phil Segrosso model, which I just got and I'm about to start working on a demo of, but Charvel's always solid. There might not be anything in this most recent drop that'll win you over to Charvel if you're not already into them, but like if you're not already into fun, that's a big red flag anyway. So that's my breakdown and some of my initial thoughts on the new Charvels. Here's where I'll throw it to you. What do you think of my takes? Do you agree, disagree? What do you think of this new push of Japanese production models in the United States? Any and all thoughts, drop them down below. And that'll do it for this bonus episode of Ask a Fish. Shout out to my amazing patrons. Their names are up on the screen right now. If you like what I do, consider joining them. You'll get access to tabs for all the demo tracks. You can also join as a YouTube member. It's a nice way to leave a little tip or bookmark my Toman or Sweetwater affiliate links down below. All that really supports the channel and helps me bring you better guitar content, so I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget, 20% off merch for a limited time. Just use code 2HUNDO. Social media, Discord, and affiliate links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.